Sarif.
Alright, I hope that fixed it.
Have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassam reporting to you live from Vegas.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Good. Glad it fixed it.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on,
Daily reminder that Malik is
defended your
best
research
girl.
before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Well, I'm glad that fixed it. Hello, NXOG. Martin, so kind of you to get up so early. It seems really, really unnecessary to me, but I'm really glad you did. It's nice to have you here for a change. Dude, hey, nice to see you. And Tara, hello, hello. I'm glad it's working better. So, I haven't played the director's cut before, so I believe that actually resets achievements and whatnot, so I'm gonna go ahead and go after Old School Gamer here in Megan's office.
Patient X.
That's nothing, Adam. Just some of the research. Look, we really have to go.
AJ090921, Patient X, SMA32, Blood ORHD negative, notes. DNA analysis of sample taken shows unusually high presence of mutagenic chemicals in the primary strand. These don't appear to be harmful, however. In fact, X appears to be healthier and more resilient to infection than most subjects of a similar age and ethnic background. Although admittedly this is based on personal observation only, access to X's medical files and history is not possible at this time. More interesting to note, however, is what these chemicals do when isolated and introduced to the P-dot cluster. In less than 24 hours, artificial materials within the cluster have been completely encapsulated in a thick, semi-permeable coating of subject's own neural tissue. In effect, the invaders are being disguised as part of subject's nervous system. Tests have yet to be concluded, but it is my belief that P-dot clusters built with this unique DNA signature will be undetectable to the human immune system. The bond between what is nervous system and what is external device will be blurred to such an extent that no glial tissue buildup will occur. Neuropazine may no longer be needed.
You still have this. It was a spur-of-the-moment purchase. A joke.
Well, it worked, because I forgave you for picking me up in one of those. Be careful with that. It's a first edition. David bought it for me. Are you coming?
In a second.
The Picus Daily Standard, one globe, one source for news. Washington braces for historic augmentation hearings. Police are bracing for massive demonstrations tomorrow on the National Mall. Protesters, led by the Humanity Front movement, have been arriving by the busload to make their voices heard. At issue are claims of a major breakthrough in human augmentation research. The discovery made by Dr. Megan Reed and her team of researchers at Sarif Industries suggests that the bond between human tissue and mechanical electrodes can be strengthened through adaptive DNA fusing. This development could eliminate the need for neuropazine, a highly expensive drug manufactured under an exclusive patent by the VersaLife company. If these findings are confirmed, the discovery will greatly democratize mechanical augmentations by making them safer and far less costly. Pro-human advocates want to ban the technology on moral and ethical grounds. Darrow may not attend Washington science hearings. Sources close to billionaire Hugh Darrow say that Panchaea, the Arctic installation designed to stem the advance of global warming, is nearing completion. Citing the need to oversee the project himself, Darrow is yet to confirm his attendance at the National Science Board hearings in Washington, D.C.
Wow, how long ago was this taken?
In grad school. Before I met you.
Back when you were hobnobbing with the rich and famous, I see. I wonder if Mr. Darrow remembers you.
God, I hope not.
You know, you really should get in the habit of locking your computer, Meg.
I know. Frank gets on me about it too.
From Cassandra Reed at NorCalCancerCenter.sf to Megan Reed. Call me. Megan, honey, why aren't you picking up your phone? I've tried you at your house and at your office. I've probably left a million messages with that receptionist there. Cindy, is it? I'm really starting to get worried, hun. At least when you and Adam were together, I knew he'd make sure you eat every once in a while. I don't suppose you found some nice new man to keep you company, or are you still just burying yourself in work? Like mother, like daughter, I guess. Seriously, call me at the lab. I want to know you're okay. Mom. From David Sarif regarding Washington to Megan Reed. I told you, Megan, those kinds of questions fall under a slew of legal protections. Proprietary information, patient confidentiality, you name it. Denzel and his legal team are going to be right there next to you, waiting to jump all over their asses the second they ask. Just stick to the science. You'll be fine. Megan Reed, mreed at si.corp.det, wrote, David, I'm scared. What if they ask me where I got the first sample? What if they ask about patient X? I don't know how to answer that. From Diane Gonzalez to Megan Reed regarding the dog. Meg, you're only going for 3 days, right? So it shouldn't be a problem. Just drop the keys off before you leave. Megan Reed wrote, Diane, I'm really in a bind. Doggy daycare's full and I can't find anyone to take care of Kubrick. Can you do it? Adam's always been my backup. Technically, Kubrick is his dog too. But obviously not this time. Say yes, please. He's a really sweet dog.
Hey, stop reading my email.
Achievement unlocked, old school gamer. And so, just so we can see what that one is. Old school gamer is... Oh, you guys can't see my Steam overlay. You found all the hidden story items in Megan's office. Point and click much? So, from Rebecca Downey at catharianlabs.mtl.can to Megan Reed. Genetic Marvel. Hey Megan, I know you had some questions about the files I sent. Sorry about all graphs earlier, but that sample was nothing short of groundbreaking and I got excited. I don't suppose you could tell me where you got it. The short answer to the original breakdown I sent is this. Yes, the DNA samples are remarkable and we were unbelievably lucky to catch the reason why. We've been working with VersaLife's new chaos model genome matrix, which is trying to apply fractal mathematics to the study of genetic mutation. In essence, we've been trying to predict the future of human evolution using past mutations stored in the database of our mitochondria, which is passed uninterrupted from ancestral Eve through our mothers. It gives us an accurate and universal roadmap for our common past. The thing is, the sample you sent fits one of our evolutionary models of the future. We're talking about someone who is ahead of the genetic curve by 1 step, maybe 2. Do you know what this could mean for medicine alone? You have a living, breathing Nobel Prize on your hands. The thing is, I can't tell you if this is a natural leap in evolution or something done to the mother while the baby was in vitro. But I do know that this person's mother had no such mutations. The mitochondria don't lie. Rebecca. Alright, off we go.
This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know. About this place, about Sarif.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neuropeptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know of Eric. You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading with
Visitors to
the
the company.
I'll ask
at all
David to
times.
consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
There's another hour to
military.
go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it! Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
For what it's worth, this time I'm not showing any issues on my end with the upload link.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plans.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Good evening.
Richard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. You want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers. It transmits data to our dedicated satellites.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find.
The Looking Glass Code!
I need to get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
That's right, Hedness. 0451 intensifies.
Richard, where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microcam labs. I think she's running.
Damn. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Richard.
Tutorial available. Navigation.
Before you can do anything, you must be able to get around. The first move you'll want to learn is the crouch. It will allow you to get into small spaces such as air vents, or to hide behind low objects so you can move about unnoticed. Jumping on objects or ladders is essential for getting to those hard-to-reach places. Sometimes going high or low is not enough. Sometimes you just need to go fast. You'll only be able to sprint for a few seconds at a time, though, so use it wisely.
Crouch is a toggle. So, I'll go ahead and say this now. Because I'm going for maximum XP, even though we don't have a HUD and it won't show us anything at the moment, we actually can get experience during this intro sequence. You get them for killing the 9 guards that are here in the intro. So, even though it doesn't show up, we can get 180 extra points if we get headshots on all 9 dudes. So, that's what we're going to be after. Martin, how are you liking playing Prey? I love that game. Well, yeah, you can unlock all of the augmentations, and then you've essentially reached max level, so to speak. Yeah, Hedness, I think there is a New Game Plus. Tutorial, moving objects.
Some objects in the environment can be picked up and moved. Use them to create paths to inaccessible areas, or as portable cover during a firefight. You can also throw them at the enemy if need be.
Love hopping in the vents in Deus Ex. Combat.
When the lead starts to fly, it's wise to take cover. This will protect you from bullets and explosives. To shoot, peek out from behind your cover spot, either to the side or from above. Then take aim and fire. Whenever possible, use cover when moving around. Line of sight is important, and by keeping behind cover, you'll stand a better chance that enemies won't get a bead on you.
Ironclad, I can't believe it's been 2 years. Thank you so much for the resub, my friend. It is so kind of you. I really, really appreciate your stalwart, mostly silent presence in my channel and all of the financial support you've given. Thank you so much, my friend. Tater, you should play this again. Especially if you don't remember it. This game is a joy. Okay. I'm going to make a hard save here at the beginning of combat, just so that I should have 180 XP after the prologue when I do have a HUD and am able to check. So I want to make an anchor save here in case I think I did it right, but it turns out I screwed up. Two guys in this room and we need headshots. No, Martin, there aren't any mutually exclusive upgrades I'm aware of. Hi, Ethan, good to see you. That was a headshot. So was that. So not that it really matters, but at this point we can go ahead and move their bodies and pick up their combat rifles. I am using exactly that page, Alex. Eastpork! I didn't realize you weren't following yet. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, gimme Deus Ex doesn't fuck around before you have any augments. Gotta be careful not to get shot. I think I got the headshots, though.
Target's terminated, sir.
Good. Can't risk letting anyone try to play hero, especially scientists.
I think that was 3 headshots. I'm actually not planning to try and get a PS5 on release. All of the launch titles I'm interested in are confirmed to also be coming to PC, so I'll just play it there. I'll get it eventually. Eastpork, thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. I really, really appreciate that. It's so kind of you. It's always a joy to have you here. Alright. 4 to go after in here. 3. Damn it. I gotta do better. Demon Souls remake. Yeah, I'm just, I mean, I'm kind of maybe a little interested in Godfall, and I think it's gonna make its way to PC sooner rather than later, so. Wow, I cannot aim tonight. Potato aim. Yeah, right. It's the only time in the entire game I have to shoot. I think that was 9 headshots. Yeah, I think something's wrong with Twitch tonight, because right now my uplink says it's solid, and about half of you are reporting lag issues and about half of you are reporting smooth. So I don't know what the deal is, but I do think it's on Twitch's end. Anyway, hopefully, at the end of all these cutscenes, we will have 180 experience, which means we nailed the 9 headshots. Let's find out.
shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
I love everything about this game.
It was a glass.
Come on, Adam. Stay with us. Yeah, he's not gonna do it like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
Steady.
He doesn't need that.
Where's that sidearm prosthesis?
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
We're seconds away.
His body can take it.
Miraculous.
I think we got him, Doctor.
Give him the info link. Fine. Give me the telecom package.
Pretty solid opening credits. Glad you guys like the list. It's aspirational. I'm not promising to play everything on that list. It's everything I might like to play someday. An important caveat for a list of that size. Absolutely, Alex. Six months later.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just enter the lobby.
Sorry to put you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
One-shotting this. Yeah, no, I won't sleep for the next 2 weeks. We'll get through the whole thing. So this is pretty famous for establishing the game's ethos of your choices having consequences. You're on a 15-minute clock for this portion, and if you dink around too long before you go to the helipad, all the hostages actually die, and you fail the objective. So you actually have to listen and keep moving. That said, there are a few things that we are going to grab on this visit. In order to maximize XP gain, our top augmentation priority is to get double takedowns as soon as possible. We had to have 2 praxis points to get it, and the way it balances out with the number of extra takedowns you get versus the hacking experience losses here at the outset, it works out to the maximum possible experience if we metagame just a little bit inside Sarif Industries, know a code that we shouldn't know, and then we're able to get double takedown soon enough that the extra 25 XP per double takedown outpaces what we lost from the hack. So That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the bare minimum tasks here in Sarif, plus a little bit of metagaming, and then make sure we get to the helipad before 15 minutes goes by. Let's roll. Up to Pritchard first.
Why is David keeping the SWAT team from going in right away?
Technology Lab, Frank Pritchard.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Ignore or confront. If you got a problem with me, just say it. Lucky for you, I'm going to ignore that comment. We're done here.
Lucky for you, I'm going to ignore that comment. We're done here.
Getting things done, 150 XP. Oh yeah, before I forget, let's look through our menus, because the clock doesn't run while we're here, so we've got no inventory or quest items of any kind. Rather than look at all of these here at the outset, I'm just going to take a look at the augments we already have in terms of their flavor text. So, radar system. Use. Track enemy combatants, security cameras, turrets, and robots via an on-screen radar. Radar system. In its basic mode, the Wayfinder radar system gives the user a limited-range radar indicator, which is projected directly onto the Retina optical user interface. In its advanced mode, the augmentation's detection threshold can be increased, and the movement of targets can be tracked even beyond visual range. The radar system augmentation is an enhancement of the I Know retinal prosthesis, providing a rudimentary radar scope that displays the location of designated units, including enemy combatants, electronic devices, or other targets of interest. The augmentation consists of a cranial implant that contains the core processor, ranging and detection system, and a connective link to the user's visual cortex. And by the way, we got the 9 headshots. 180 plus 150 is 330. Radar 1. Use. Track hostile targets up to a range of 25 meters. Targets must be visually acquired before they can be displayed. Activation automatic, energy consumption none. The Wayfinder radar system augmentation serves as a sensing and early warning device. Beginning users can tune it to keep track of any threat, so long as the threat remains within a local threat vector. The info link. Use. Communicate wirelessly anywhere. The InfoLink telecommunications package enables users to receive and transmit messages without generating audible sounds through implanted cochlear and vibration detection devices. Video signals accompanying incoming transmissions are projected directly onto the user's retina, provided an I Know retinal prosthesis is also implanted. At its most basic level, the package uses tight-band microwave signals when sending and receiving. With experience, users can obtain mastery over wideband transmissions as well, enabling them to interface with line-of-sight computer terminals or similar devices. Essentially a microelectric membrane processor implanted at the rear of the skull, just behind the ear, the InfoLink telecommunications package is a short-range audio-visual transceiver for digital video, audio, and data signals. A vibrational pickup mounted in the mastoid bone allows users to transmit subvocalized verbal communications, while a cochlear implant relays audio information directly into the ear. Cochlear implant. Use. Receive communications without fearing of being overheard. Activation automatic, energy consumption none. The cochlear implant component of the InfoLink telecommunications package sends incoming audio transmissions directly into the user's ear canal, eliminating the need for unsightly or uncomfortable headphones. Subvocal communication implant. Use. Communicate without being heard. Activation automatic, energy consumption none. A microprobe mastoid subvocal communication implant also comes standard with the InfoLink package, allowing users to talk back to transmission senders using subvocal tone ranges. Hacking. Capture. Use. Hack higher-level terminals and disable security devices linked to security hubs. At its most basic level, the hacking device gives its user the CPU clock cycles necessary to attempt a data penetration of target computer systems before triggering any intrusion countermeasures or alarms. At advanced levels of operation, the augmentation facilitates direct interface with other electronic security and tactical devices. Implanted in the cranium, the MHD-995 hacking device is a dedicated microcomputer module featuring a series of processors and databases programmed with multiple code-breaking and counter-cryptography subroutines. When deployed, the hacking device provides immediate assistance to any user attempting to bypass, shut down, or otherwise override electronic systems via a standard terminal interface. The unit is capable of identifying and providing IWAR intrusion solutions for over 15 million discrete software barriers. Capture 1. Use Hack Level 1 terminals. Activation automatic. Energy consumption none. Alex, I think that's a great idea. Oh, and His Headness, you mean a Dishonored achievement run. That's actually on my list. I have to do a mostly Flesh and Steel playthrough at some point. Never done it before. So, at its most basic level, the MHD-995 hacking device provides its user with the enhanced ability to override Level 1 terminals and security camera systems. Use Hack Level 1 terminals, activation automatic, energy consumption none, and camera domination. Use deactivate cameras linked to security hubs, activation automatic, energy consumption none. The MHD-995 hacking device has a powerful suite of enhanced functionalities that, in addition to the penetration of firewalls for clandestine data retrieval, can also enable an experienced hacker to co-opt and take control of deeper subsystems, such as those used by security cameras. And Hacking Fortify. Use. When used on a node, it increases its rating in order to slow down trace attempts. The software defenses provided by the Kostakaya Neural Optics Node Fortifier instantly turn any captured node into an intruder asset against the host system, rendering it both a barrier against detection and a solid beachhead from which to launch further intrusion. The power of these defenses are variable, determined by the user's skill and preference. A cranial implant compatible with most high-end hacking devices, the Kostakaya Neural Optics Node Fortifier immediately downloads a software protection package tailored to the intruder's specifications upon capture of any electronic system node. This package includes firewall software and counter-intrusion measures, stalling and confounding the host subroutine and fortifying the captured node against reuptake. We've got the Sentinel RX Health System. Use regenerates health. The Sentinel RX Health System is a combination implant that uses electrocardio action, adrenal stimuli, and protein therapy to fight infection and injury through a limited regenerative capacity. While it is no replacement for proper medical care, it can keep a user alive in the most critical of circumstances. A decentralized augmentation made up of several smaller units, the primary components are a series of hair-fine sensor probes connected to all the vital organs, providing real-time biomedical data to a central health monitor unit. This unit tracks the medical condition of the user and triggers secondary modules when it registers the incidence of critical damage through internal or external trauma. These modules are implanted in heart tissue, the lymphatic system, and adrenal glands, and utilize microelectric charges and phased-released chemicals to stimulate the human body's healing reaction. Cardioverter defibrillator. Use regenerates health, activation automatic, energy consumption none. The Sentinel RX Health System comes fitted as standard with an implanted cardioverter defibrillator, capable of restarting a human heart up to 80 times without requiring a recharge. Angiogenesis protein therapy. Use regenerates health, activation automatic, energy consumption none. The Sentinel implant package also includes the angiogenesis protein therapy delivery system, providing state-of-the-art biomedical care directly to where it is needed in the body. Sarif Series 8 Energy Converter. Use grants additional energy cells and speeds up energy recovery. If your heart needs 80 restarts, it's probably your time. Yeah, fair enough. The Sarif Series 8 energy converter gives users the ability to maximize the energy available to any and all of their neuro-augmentations by transforming ordinary food to energy within augmentation-specific cells. With practice, these cells can increase in number and efficiency, ensuring that energy will always be there when needed. Employing processes similar to those whereby the human digestive system converts organic nutrients from food into electrochemical energy, the Sarif Series 8 energy converter further adapts electrochemicals into neuroenhancement specific potential, first creating discrete capacitors, and then charging those cells with augmentation-dedicated energy. Base energy level. Use grants 2 energy cells, activation automatic, energy consumption none. At the basic level, the energy converter enables users to fill up 2 energy cells for later use. Base recharge rate. Use recharges partially depleted energy cells, activation automatic, energy consumption none. The base level recharge rate of the energy reclamation system takes an initial 10 seconds to kick in, but once active, will completely refill any partially depleted energy cell within an additional 30 seconds. Cybernetic arm prosthesis. Use variable per upgrade, activation variable per upgrade, energy consumption variable per upgrade. The cybernetic arm prosthesis replaces the user's organic limbs with enhanced function mechanical substitutes. Initially, the augmentation allows the user to engage in impressive feats of close-quarter unarmed combat. As the user grows more comfortable with his or her new arm, the range of available skills widens to include punching through light walls, displacing heavy objects, carrying at an increased capacity, and compensating for weapon recoil. The cybernetic arm prosthesis is an augmented artificial limb built on a framework of advanced polymers and lightweight metals. In place of an organic musculature, these augmentations utilize myomers, bunches of electrostimulated plastic cables that mimic the actions of muscle tissues, but to a greatly strengthened degree. In combination with tiny motors and shock-absorbing liquid polymer buffers, these cyber limbs are capable of far exceeding human physical abilities. Instant takedown. Use. Take down a single individual. Activation. Contextual. Energy consumption 1 energy cell. Fast-link neural servos inside the cybernetic arm improve agility and hand-to-hand combat prowess, allowing the user to engage individual targets in close quarters and incapacitate them instantaneously. And the last one we already have is retinal prosthesis. Use. Main function is to display the HUD. Other possible upgrades are a cooldown timer and a flash suppressant. I have to say, I always thought it was neat that this game had an in-universe explanation for the fact that you have a HUD and can get mission objectives from your boss. The I know retinal prosthesis is the basic chassis for all optical augmentations, and must be implanted in both eyes before further more specialized devices can be purchased. The HUD projected by the prosthesis provides data on the user's medical condition, available equipment, wireless access to personal data storage, and direct audiovisual telecommunications. An optical membrane implant and data frame for vision augmentations. This device is a microthin base coating layered onto the inside of the human eye, with a synthetic neural tissue spike connected to the optic nerve. It is capable of projecting digital information directly onto the retina. And retinal HUD. Use. Displays the HUD and augmented reality. Activation automatic. Energy consumption none. The I know retinal prosthesis comes with an optoelectronic retinal heads-up display that allows digital information to be directly displayed over the user's vision. Alrighty. This is our map, and here are our quests. So, we got you can see we have the 4 emails off of Megan's computer saved. And I have the ebook Patient X saved as well. And finally, here's our quests. So M1, that's main 1, back in the saddle. Meet with Pritchard in the tech lab. Sarif Industries is facing a new crisis, but my retinal display is acting up. Pritchard can recalibrate it once I talk to him in the tech lab. 2nd floor, 3rd office down from the escalators. Go to the helipad. With my retinal display working properly now, it's time to get on with this mission. Sarif is waiting in his private helicopter to brief me. The helipad is past the cafeteria. I'd better head there and speak to the pilot, Farida Malik, before climbing aboard. Okay, so because I confirmed that we did the prologue correctly, I'm going to make a fresh anchor save. We want to go ahead and read the ebook in Pritchard's office. We want that 200 XP. This one. The Nature of Neuroplasticity, Scholar, 200 XP. From a lecture by Hugh Darrow given at the Byrne Institute of Medicine, 2013. The term neuroplasticity literally means the flexibility of the brain to reorganize itself based on the result of experience. 2 decades ago, the consensus among cognitive neuroscientists like yourselves was that lower brain and neocortical areas were unable to be changed after development, whereas structures such as memory could be actively altered in areas related to formation of recall. In a series of cleverly designed experiments, Michael Merzenich proved that somatosensory and auditory sensations, touch and hearing respectively, can in fact be modified through practice. This process of long-term potentiation was further explored in a series of studies in the mid-90s at Southern Illinois University, studies which clearly showed how memories could be enhanced by manipulating neuroplasticity. Indeed, with the precise timing available to us in today's computers, we can clearly see that enhancement in learning can be applied for areas of the motor cortex, auditory cortex, somatosensory cortex, and hippocampus. Manipulation of neuroplasticity makes it clear that we, as a species, have been blessed with a brain that has an unparalleled flexibility to incorporate neuroprosthetic augmentations. Now, just because that reading takes a while, I'm going to quick load and grab the experience quickly and move on. So, from here we're going to do our little bit of metagaming for experience. And, Lone Wonder, I think I would play Just Cause. It's well reviewed, it sounds like fun. So for our metagaming, we want to head to the office number 27 and enter the code we don't actually know yet. It's 4145. Then in here, all we're doing is reading 2 more ebooks, starting with this one. Scholar 200, The Neural Hub Designed for a Next Generation by Hugh Darrow. Excerpt from a paper in NeoNature, May 2015. And yeah, I'd play Far Cry as well, Martin. Neural hub technology is viewed by some as the millstone about the neck of cybernetics research, but such commentary indicates a failure to think outside the box. In fact, the neural hub has always had the capacity to grow beyond its function as a gateway for cyberware integration. These implants, developed in the beginning as components in ever-shrinking cell phone, TV, and MP3 player parts, comprise numerous physical processors integrated on one physical chip. But the key is in the threading. The hub is controlled by software which enables more efficient processing on the hardware. Each input from the nervous system generates its own or multiple threads based on operations like motion or recollection. What I propose is a combination of multi-core processors tied closer to the human brain's own superlative multitasking capacity, effectively breaking down the barrier between the commonplace hub designs of current iterations and the subject's own mind. In effect, we allow the hub to work with the human brain. In analogy, instead of a relay race where one participant is slower than the other, it becomes a ride on a tandem. And same thing, I'm going to quick load and skip the read, just to save time. I want Subnautica on the list, that was an oversight. Alright, so we're at 730 experience. We'll get another 100 for crawling through this vent. Traveler, 100. And then there's one more ebook in here. And we're going to do the same thing with it. Scholar, 200. The Tyranny of Biology. Transcript of a seminar given by Hugh Darrow at the World Bioethics Summit in Tokyo, 8th September 2011. The next study I'd like to share is one in which we analyzed the security and privacy properties of an implantable cardioverter defibrillator, ICD. Introduced to the U.S. market in 2003, this model of ICD includes pacemaker technology and is designed to communicate wirelessly with a nearby external programmer in the 175 kHz frequency range. After partially reverse engineering the ICD's communications protocol with an oscilloscope and the software radio, We implemented several software radio-based attacks that could compromise patient safety and privacy. At this point, cries of outrage from participants interrupt Mr. Darrow. He looks up, surprised. Loud gaveling sounds. "Please, ladies and gentlemen, please." After several minutes, the crowd quiets enough for Mr. Darrow to speak. "Listen, I'm not here to talk about the philosophical nature of what we do in augmentation science. That's not to say I don't understand the ramifications of my work, just that I feel there are better thinkers than I more suited to the task. My prowess, my genius, if you'll forgive me for calling it that, is in the creation of these engines of human improvement. I'll leave it to future generations to decide if I am remembered well for what I've created. But I will say this, at no other time in our history as the dominant species on this planet have we, as human beings, had as much power over our own bodies as we do now. We are on the threshold of an age where the tyranny of biology can be defeated. Someone born blind, someone whose legs are claimed by some tragedy, someone who once could hear but now cannot, we can offer hope to them. Nature no longer has the upper hand." And same thing one more time. I think we also have a newspaper to read. I'm going to do that right now just because it changes. So we need to make sure we read this installment while we're here. Alright, so we're at 1030 experience. And now we're ready to head towards the helipad. We have one other bonus to grab quickly. We need to head through here. First thing I'm going to do is read the newspaper.
How close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Here's one. Congress under pressure to reconvene hearings. Florida Governor Philip Riley Meade used strong language today, urging Congress to reconvene committee hearings on human augmentation. Intended as a means to examine the ethical and legal ramifications of human enhancement technology, the hearings were suspended 6 months ago after a terrorist attack on Sarif Industries. Among those killed in the attack was Dr. Megan Reed, one of the world's leading experts in the field. Hinting at a high-level cover-up, Meade said, "I cannot believe one scientist's death has put an end to such an important debate. It seems a little convenient that the attack happened right before Dr. Reed was set to present her research." Speaker of the House Skip Riley has yet to respond to Governor Meade's comments. Extremists attack limb clinics. Liberty in mind and body limb clinics in Chicago and Denver were ransacked yesterday by pro-human radicals intent on showing their support for the Humanity Front movement. Humanity Front, publicly opposed to the use of human enhancement technologies, has denounced the act as unacceptable. And same thing, just make sure we keep time going. Hi, real cool guy, nice to see you. Yes, I felt like playing Deus Ex. I just had that itch. I also took some time today to create an aspirational master list of games that I want to play someday. It's already like 250 games long, but that's fun. I want to hear Eliza too.
Not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Sarif Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Sarif hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
Oh no, Lone Wonder, I do want you to keep the list of people's suggestions. I'm glad you're doing that. I really appreciate you jumping on that. Alright, we've listened to Eliza. I think that's pretty much all the conversing we need to do. We have one more exploration bonus to get, and then we can head to the chopper. I don't think they trigger anything, but I want to make sure I read the newspaper just in case.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the
Oh, I missed it. One wrong turn. We need to check this vent right here. Explorer, 200. 1230 XP in. Since we're here, might as well go ahead and grab this credit chip, 200 credits, and our first pocket secretary. None. From M. Gilmore at datcorral.det.freestates.usa to Brian Tyndall at helixguru.det.usa. Where the fuck are you, B-Dog? Brandy needs that no pause. It ain't like aspirin. People can't die if they hold off taking aspirin. You got 15 minutes more to meet me behind the gas station, then I'm going elsewhere for help. Don't let me down, dude, please. Just want to get rid of the new tags on those emails. Alright, we are now heading to the helipad. I know you might be as frustrated as I am that we don't get to explore this whole massive building yet. Our time will come. We have to go play the tutorial level first. So the helipad is through here. We'll get another 150 XP for talking to Malik. Oh yeah. I'm popping into the options to turn some things on. That's fine. Gameplay. I want a reticle. I don't want aim assist. But I do want objective locators and object highlight. Just so I don't miss anything.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you? 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Challenge. Are you suggesting I'm not? Reassure. Only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Not yet. I still need a few minutes. Ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
1380 experience. Oh, I love the soundtrack to this game. So we want to get the tranquilizer rifle from this intro dialogue. It's the easiest gun to use to make some noise we need to make to set up some double takedowns inside the plant.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam. I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal. I'm not about to take any chances. Non-lethal. I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
Short-range weapon. The closer the better, I think. Stun gun. Distance weapon. Give me something with distance. Tranquilizer rifle.
Give me something with distance. if I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Martin, you can spend XP anywhere, anytime. You don't have to get to a specific spot. And then, memes. You know the one you haven't dropped yet? Oh my god, JC, a bomb! A bomb! What a shame. What a rotten way to die. You're gonna burn, alright. Special One, 104, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel, my friend. It's great to have you here. Okay, so the object highlight I like to have on because you would be amazed how often they stash things like pocket secretaries or credit chips under these crates. So I just want to make sure I don't miss anything I can actually move, but we probably have a few more flavor text to read now, so we've finished back in the saddle. So we have securing Sarif's manufacturing plant. Primary objectives. Enter the manufacturing plant. Radicals have invaded the Sarif plant. If I'm going to keep our newest military prototype a secret, I've got to find a way inside. Secondary objectives. Secure the hostages. Sarif employees are being held as hostages somewhere inside the plant. I should keep an eye out if I want to rescue them. And now we have a little inventory. So, when I get the items that were initially unlockables, I'll show you the lore on them, but I'm not going to pick those up. I want to pretend I'm playing the vanilla version of the game, even though the Director's Cut automatically gives you all the pre-order bonuses. So the Tranquilizer Rifle. PAX-22 Tranquilizer Rifle. Use. Knock individual targets unconscious at long range. Completely silent, but useless against robots. There is a delay of a few seconds before the drugs take effect. This delay will be longer on stronger targets. Warning. Darts follow an arc when fired. They do not travel in a straight line. Use the scope's adaptable sight to line up your shot before firing. Description. A non-lethal weapon developed for capture operations on wildlife and other organic targets. The PAX-22 Tranquilizer Rifle is very accurate at long range, extremely precise, and virtually silent. However, it can fire only a single round at a time, and its reloading action is slow. The weapon's drug load induces torpor and unconsciousness, but has no effect on non-organic targets. Upgrades. The PAX-22 supports standard reload speed upgrades. It also has a targeting scope built into its design. Therefore, accuracy can be improved via the Lead Fire Targeting Suite, a special upgrade package that uses scope-leading software to predict a target's movements. Manufacturer, Military Arms of Ostrava. And Tranquilizer Darts. Soft Strike Anesthetic Capture Rounds. Description. A carton of dart-tipped projectiles with integral quick-discharge anesthetic reservoirs capable of penetrating light armor or thick hide when deployed by tranquilizer-style firearms. Manufacturer. Kega Ltd. I like orange. Oh my gosh, Megan! Welcome! Thank you so much for the raid! I really appreciate it. Hi Megan, hello Raiders. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for raiding over. My name's Travis. I'm a bit of an OCD general variety streamer. I'm playing one of my all-time favorite games tonight, Deus Ex Human Revolution. I've actually never played the Director's Cut before, though, so this is my first crack at that. Megan, how was your stream tonight? What were you playing? Assassin's Creed Valhalla. How are you liking it so far? How's it stack up to Odyssey? I remember your stream was basically an entire season of Odyssey back in the day. It's about to be a whole season of this. Well, good. Just in time for the Corona winter. That sounds about right. So, for those of you who haven't played Deus Ex Human Revolution before, this is the third game in the series. It's, from my mind, basically a really sleek, modernized version of the original game. It plays like it. It's super fun. I played the bejesus out of the vanilla version, but this is my first time in the director's cut. We are Adam Jensen. We work for a company called Sarif Industries that makes human augmentation technology like bionic arms and legs. We've been hit by terrorist attacks twice now, 6 months apart. I was almost killed in the first attack. They augmented me to save my life. And now 6 months later, they've pulled me out of sick leave to go respond to this second attack, and that pretty well brings you up to speed. Oh, yeah, and I wanted to make a hard save, because our XP total was correct, which is what I like to see.
You ready to go in? Good. Seen a few of them coming out for a smoke every now and again, so be careful. Had a beat on one in the alley for a while. Didn't want to risk alerting his friends, though. Good luck. Had a beat on one in the alley for a while. Didn't want to risk alerting his friends, though. Good luck.
Jesus, finally. What's your boss hiding in that plant that's worth putting your own people's lives at stake, huh? You gonna stand there like a coat rack, or are you gonna do something? You gonna stand there like a coat rack?
Most people have 2 lines, but some have 3. So I always like to check. Cyber Boost Pro Energy Bar. Nutrient bar, use to replenish a single energy cell. Activation, used from the inventory. Description. Cyber Boost Pro Energy is an artificial food energy source packed with proteins and carbohydrates. Menus.
At any point during the game, you can access the in-game menu. The inventory holds all the items you are carrying with you. It has a fixed size, which can be upgraded through augmentation. You can move inventory items around, examine them, or combine them with upgrades. In the heat of battle, you can rely on the quick inventory instead. It allows you to quickly equip a weapon, change grenade type, or use
All right, good night, Megan. I'm glad you're enjoying Assassin's Creed, and thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it.
Item resides.
Hey, Morgan! Thanks for coming over in Megan's raid.
Swap the content of a slot in and out as you please by accessing the inventory screen.
Rory, thank you so much for gifting Morgan another sub.
Your current missions and objectives.
How are you guys doing tonight? It's so good to see you.
The log screen is a repository of all the emails and books you read on your journey. The map is a helpful tool that allows you to see where you are in relation to your objectives. Useful locations such as merchants and limb clinics are also marked. The augmentation trees are where you can spend experience points to upgrade augmentations you own. Simply select an augmentation and choose which upgrade you want to buy. Upgrading augmentations can be done anywhere, at any time.
You guys are adorable. Well, I hear you that you're lurking, so thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out in the chat and stopping by. You guys are just adorable. I love the 2 of you. Oh, here we go. A beer. Best thing to find, Hefekraken beer. Use, gain an additional 5 health points up to a maximum of 200. Activation used from the inventory. Description, a premium unfiltered wheat beer. Hefekraken is brewed from a strain of certified genetically pure Weiss hops and natural spring water. Stay pure, say Hefekraken. Hefekraken Brewery is a division of Steiner Bisley GmbH. Morgan, thank you so much for gifting Megan a sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you for the host. How lovely. You guys are gems. Warning. Alcoholic beverages will imbue the drinker with a small increase in damage resistance. Each additional beverage consumed will increase this effect. Adverse effects will include blurred vision. So we can actually boost our health above 100 all the way up to 200 through use of consumables like the beer, so it's actually a good idea to drink it. And yeah, our vision blurs a little bit, but you see my health is up to 105.
About time you got here. This tour will take you to another roof overlooking the loading docks. Best way in. Now hurry!
Hey, Alex. How was dinner? Or breakfast, or whatever it is. What'd you get? Tara, thank you so much for the host as well.
Yeah. No time to chat. We've been waiting too long already. Yeah. No time to chat. We've been waiting too long already.
Painkillers? Is this max pain? Medication. Use. Gain a temporary increase of 25 health points up to a maximum of 200. Activation used from the inventory. Description. This small bottle of pills contains 1 dose of medication, which will increase the health bar above its usual maximum of 100 if the health bar is already full. Once these extra points have been depleted, they will not regenerate. As with all meds, the effect is cumulative and can be stacked up to 100% of the base health bar. So we'll go ahead and do that. That'll put our health at 130. Without the blurry alcohol vision.
About fucking time. You know there are hostages in there, right? Maybe you should talk to your boss about his goddamn priorities. He's put them in danger delaying us like this. Maybe you should talk to your boss about his goddamn
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
The terrorists? Intel on these purists. How much you got?
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
Any demands? They communicate any demands yet?
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, is the man in charge you have to worry about.
How many? How many terrorists am I looking at down there?
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your telecams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Sarif to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
The leader? The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Sarif told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his Augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
Back. I've heard enough about the terrorists.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
SWAT's plan? You look pretty dug in. What's your plan?
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
Hi, Gianna. Welcome. Good to see you. The hostages? We've got people inside. Any idea where to look for them?
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
I got it from here. Quit.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Sarif's signal.
Like we got a choice.
All right. Onward. Hazelnut cream-coated chocolate and milk. Need them energies to sleep. I like
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there. Heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Okay, so in terms of actually tackling the plant, We want to maximize our possible number of double takedowns by getting the second praxis kit as soon as we possibly can. In practice, what that means is getting every other possible bonus in the Sarif plant and doing a total of 5 single takedowns, which will get us to that 5,000 XP threshold we need. So we end up sneaking almost all the way to the end of the level, collecting all the XP bonuses we can along the way, and then working our way backwards to the double takedowns before we confront Zeke. Just in case you wonder what my strategy is. Guards.
Getting too close to any guard is a risk. You're better off staying far away from them. Learn their patrols and time your moves accordingly. If you can avoid it, it's generally better not to engage them. Sure, a lone target may be tempting, but you never know. Backup might be right around the corner. If you have no other choice, try taking out your targets silently by moving up behind them and tapping the takedown button to put them to sleep. Killing them is a more permanent solution, but also involves making more noise. To do it, simply hold the takedown button. Whether you kill or stun, all takedowns burn up energy. If your energy bar is empty, you will not be able to use your augmentations. You can, however, replenish your energy cells through the consumption of nutrients. Regardless, don't leave bodies lying out in the open. If they are found, an alarm will be called in, so grab them and drag them out of the way.
All right.
Yeah, everything seems under control. No sign of swarming. No sign of anyone.
So as a consequence of the guards still being alive, on our way in, we're going to skip a lot of flavor and exploration and looting and what have you. Stealth.
Being stealthy hinges on sight and sound. Crouching down will assure you are making the least amount of noise possible. Line of sight is important, and by keeping behind cover, you'll stand a better chance that enemies won't detect you. Avoid jumping and sprinting, as it will certainly give away your position.
What the fuck is that?
So we need to move this crate over here, because one bonus we do need to get is the Explorer bonus for getting up to the roof. Get up here without being detected. So far, so good. Now don't wander into that electricity, it does hurt you. Go back here. And when we emerge on the other side, we get a 100 XP Traveler bonus, and we can shut down the electricity. Now this is an unlockable weapon, so I'm not going to bring it with me, but we will look at these. The Remote Detonated Explosive Device. M28 Utility Remote Detonated Explosive Device, URDED. Use. Place and leave. Detonate all packs at once when you choose. Activation. Select and toss explosive devices as if they were grenades. Press and hold the throw button to detonate. Description. A next-generation iteration of the venerable Satchel Charge Demolition Anti-Armor Device. The M28 is a user-deployed explosive twinned to a handheld short-range wireless radio detonator. The M28 is versatile, capable of working alone against a single target, or being slaved to other M28 devices to create simultaneous explosions over a large area. Detonation is equally versatile, using either direct fire targeting, environmental triggers like pressure or temperature, or a remote trigger. Upgrades. The M28 cannot be upgraded. Manufacturer Steiner Bisley GmbH. And the silenced sniper rifle. Longsword Whisperhead Suppressed Extreme Range Sniper Rifle, SERSR. Use: long-range, medium-damage, silent lethal weapon. Description: a military Spec Ops variant of the standard Longsword 202 Eraser Sniper Rifle, this highly accurate long-range bolt-action weapon features a built-in sound suppression system that renders it virtually silent, making the shooter in cover almost undetectable at long range. In addition, the rifle's extreme accuracy against distant targets allows it to send large caliber rounds exactly where needed. It is the ultimate one-shot, one-kill weapon. Upgrades. The Longsword Whisperhead SERSR supports all standard upgrade packages except the Shot Clock Damage Upgrade Kit. It can also be equipped with the SpectraPoint laser targeting attachment to dramatically boost its accuracy. Manufacturer Steiner Bisley GmbH. Now, when we enter the main building, we should get a 200... We should get a ghost bonus and a objective bonus. Back with a sandwich. Welcome back, Tara.
Bridget.
There, we got it.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Okay, so we got 700 total experience there. Retrieve the Typhoon. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs, a secure area underneath this building. An elevator located beyond the assembly labs will take me there, but only if I can reach it. Alright, so we can do a little looting. All the guards here are on the ground level. There's some extra tranquilizer darts. Making extra sure I don't miss anything. Alright, so we can cross downstairs here and get into a little office. Revolver ammo. Heavyweights 357 Magnum Special. Description: a carton of rimmed 357 caliber jacketed hollow point JHP bullets, optimized for high energy transfer and stopping power when deployed by revolver type firearms. Manufacturer Kega Ltd. Combat rifle ammo. Osprey combat rifle flechettes. Description: titanium cord fin stabilized discarding Sabo 303 caliber rounds manufactured for use in any military field combat rifle. Manufacturer Osprey GmbH. Can the Motor City rise again? Perhaps more than any other place, Detroit embodies the change America has undergone over the past 2 decades. Devastated first by the demise of the auto industry and then by the global oil crash of 2015, this former heart of American enterprise has lost many of its once proud neighborhoods to decay, poverty, and crime. Still, there is hope. In 2007, augmentation developer Sarif Industries made Detroit its corporate headquarters, converting a defunct automotive plant into a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. David Sarif, CEO of the firm, adamantly believes Detroit can become a beacon city, where capital investment and urban renewal set a standard for the whole country. Says Sarif, human enhancement technology will lead humankind to a brighter future, and Detroit with it. Taiyang Medical continues global expansion. Shanghai-based Taiyang Medical Corporation increased its market share by 7.3% this week, thanks to the acquisition of human modification specialists Laredo Manufacturing plc of Chile. The company now owns and operates plants in 15 countries worldwide. Resist the machine. We are purity first. Reject the metal. Embrace yourself. Lies are made of steel. The truth is flesh and blood. Are you tired of seeing half-human cyborgs taking jobs and opportunities from good people? Are you sick of cogs who mutilate and debase themselves? We believe that understanding human choice is impossible without first experiencing the human body's limitations. Physical limitations are what make us human. We should not strive to be anything else. Attempting to improve the human condition through biological modification only diverts attention and resources from social solutions that could do the same without changing the fundamental nature of people. We believe that any deliberate attempt to change the human body is ethically and morally wrong. Purity First cannot be smashed, it cannot be effectively infiltrated, it cannot be stopped. You, each and every one of you, are Purity First. And an unlocked computer. From Joseph Smith to Philip Mancuso, line down. Phil, we've got more problems with the line in 9F. The rig is down and we need someone to take a look ASAP. I don't want to be the one to hold up production. It'll be my head on the block if this isn't fixed yesterday. Smitty. From Troy Kellerman at fastdelivery.det.usa to Philip Mancuso. Supplies needed ASAP. This is news to me. It should have been Moody. I'll talk to him later. We'll send a guy over now with the copper. Should be half-hour max. TK. Philip Mancuso, pmancuso at si.fact.det wrote, Troy, we need copper wire stat. Don't know where your guy was this morning, but we never got the shipment. From Athena Margulies to all staff, overtime hours. Hello all. Management realizes that you have all been working long hours in the drive to fulfill recent military contracts. We recognize your increased efforts and we thank you for your unswerving dedication to getting the job done efficiently and with pride. The current increase in workload will last only 2 more weeks. On behalf of Sarif Industries, we thank you for your patience and dedication. Athena Margulis, Executive Assistant, Sarif Industries. Okay. Now I want to sneak past these guys. First to the back of the other entrance that we could have come through. Should have known. That wasn't a good switch. I need to wait for that guy to be further away or have his back turned. Okay. So this is another unlockable, so not something I'm actually going to take with me. The double-barrel shotgun and shotgun cartridges. Halfback Special Edition shotgun cartridges. Description: 12-gauge double-aught buckshot cartridges specially created for use in any shotgun-style firearm. Manufacturer Kega Ltd. And double-barrel shotgun. The heck? It's not letting me examine it. How weird. Hold on. Huh, something bizarre is going on. Give it a minute. Oh, shoot. Where is Agent Denton? Hey, Mortalius. It's good to see you. How are you doing? No, enter didn't work either. I'm hoping that reloading will fix whatever this issue is. Yeah, there we go. Weird. Double-barrel shotgun, Huntsman Silverback. Use: high damage, close range, lethal weapon. Warning: holding the interaction button will activate the 2-round burst shooting mode, which use 2 cartridges by pressing on the trigger. Description: a smoothbore dual-barrel shotgun with break-action loading, the Huntsman Silverback is a classic weapon design, used primarily for hunting small game or birds. It can also be used for sport shooting, such as clay pigeon shooting, trap shooting, or skeet shooting. Reloading is slow compared to its more modern counterparts, but a sustained trigger pull will discharge both barrels at once. Upgrades: the Huntsman Silverback supports increased damage and reload speed upgrades, but isn't compatible with sound suppressors or laser targeting system add-ons. Manufacturer: Stasiak Arms, Inc. I'm good, Mortalius. Thanks for asking. So we can drop that. Nothing under there. We can go ahead and grab a concussion grenade, which we will carry for now. ShockTac version 5 concussion grenade. Use. Stun enemies for a few seconds. Warning. The flash suppressant augmentation upgrade may be used to negate the effects of concussion grenades. Description. The ShockTac concussion grenade is a non-fragmenting, hand-thrown munition that uses explosive overpressure to damage and disorient targets at close range. The version 5 combines the common function of a concussion grenade with the noise flash capability of a diversionary device or flashbang for a 1-2-3 punch. It is most effective against organic targets at close quarters in a confined environment, but has zero effect on robots. Upgrades. The ShockTac version 5 cannot be upgraded, but is configured for modular use. Combining it with the Mark 87 tactical munition mine template will turn the grenade into a highly effective concussion mine. Manufacturer, Kega Systems Ltd. Alright, so we just want to skip past these guys for now. What the hell? Who saw me and how? Something I wasn't paying attention to. And we want to sneak around the room here on the right so we can get up to the other half of the upper level.
That guy's dead! Go ahead! Stick your head out!
I can't figure out who's seeing me. You would imagine they use their cone vision eyes. But I mean, someone is instantly going hostile. Like, there's no alarmed status or anything, which is kind of bizarre. All right, the next time I do something worth celebrating, I'll give you that dab. I wonder if I can just make my way over up here. Be a lot easier if we could. Alarmed is okay as long as no one goes hostile.
I didn't see nothing.
There we go. So there's a vent over here on this side that we want to have be our point of entry. Get back up onto the cozy upper level, where nobody can see a damn thing. Or hear, for that matter. Oh, just kidding, I guess they can hear. Am I dilly-dallying with any new TV series or movies in this time period? Actually, my folks and I are working our way through The Sopranos right now, which I have never seen before. So, not exactly new, but new to me, which is good enough. And, I think that I can see why it was such a big deal in its time. And I do think that some of the dialogue is pretty hysterical. So I enjoy watching it, but, you know, it's no Breaking Bad or anywhere near on par with the modern greats. Okay, I don't think there are any items up here. There they are. Some more trank darts. So we want to cross through this vent. That'll be a 100 XP bonus. Now, we want to sneak by those 3 guys you can see there on my radar below me. We want to get by them without triggering their conversation. Having them grouped up like that will help us get the double takedown on our back sweep. So there's 100 XP. Traveler.
Anybody see D-Rag?
Oh yeah, so we can't go this way. How silly of me. So we're up to 2,280 of the required 5,000. So if we make our entrance through there, we drop into this storage room, which I think actually doesn't have anything in it. But it emerges into the locker room, which definitely does. So here's another beer. Now I'm metagaming a little bit again, but when we get out of the plant and back to the city of Detroit, there is an informant who we can pay this brand of beer for information. So we want to save up 4 of these. Maharaja Hot Devil Ale. Use. Gain an additional 5 health points up to a maximum of 200. Activation used from the inventory. Description. The British gave much to India. Over 200 years of economic plundering, over 100 years of forced colonial rule, famines, rebellions, and beer. What the devil? That's Maharaja Hot Devil, Sahib. Warning. Alcoholic beverages will imbue the drinker with a small increase in damage resistance. Each additional beverage consumed will increase this effect. Adverse effects will include blurred vision. So we'll hold on to that. We'll go ahead and search these lockers. Nobody passes through here. There's some combat rifle ammo. If anyone's left from Megan's raid, I'm pretty thorough. It's kind of my shtick. Nothing in any of these, really? So it seems. Did these already. Good. There's another concussion grenade. Mortalius, you got scammed? Oh no, what happened? See, there's some more combat rifle ammo. There's more tranquilizer darts. And last row of lockers. You've redeemed a dab. That's right, okay. 35 credits. Stun gun darts. So this is new. And here's your dab. HD3 high-density discharge darts. Description. Short-range, high-density, deep capacitance electroshock dart rounds capable of delivering an electromuscular disruption charge of up to 20,000 volts when deployed in any stun gun type weapon. Manufacturer Bobson Synthetics Group.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Hacking!
When
Huge
hacking,
part of the game.
Your goal is to take control of a device's registries, so you can access the security codes within. To do it, you must navigate the network, capturing nodes as you go along.
Yes, I'm standing,
You begin a
Mortalius.
hack from your point of entry in the system, the I/O port. To capture a node, simply place the cursor over it and hold the interaction button. A wheel will appear, showing you the programs that can be used against it. Traveling from node to node is accomplished using bridges. A bridge can be unidirectional or bidirectional, as shown by its arrows. Each time you capture a node, there is a chance the network will detect your presence. The higher a node's rating, the greater the likelihood that you will be detected. If detected, don't panic. You still have a chance, you just need to hurry. The network will try to trace your entry point and boot you out of the system. If you manage to capture the registries before the network trace reaches your I/O port, you'll be okay.
There we go. So let's do our first hack. This is level 1 device, security rating 1, attempts left 5. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. We just have to capture 2 nodes, this one and the exit.
Access granted.
Achievement unlocked, first hack. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at achievements a minute ago. Access granted, user credentials encrypted, device unlocked. So I've got, when we first crossed into the plant, I got Ghost. You made it through an entire hostile area without making so much as a squeak. And we just got First Hack. Big surprise. Perform your first hack successfully. In we go. Insert boo sounds here. Oh, you don't like the hacking? There is a Cyber Boost Pro energy bar there. We'll grab that and we'll keep going. So there's another event which will take us directly to the hostages. Oops. Didn't catch that guy in my vision until it was too late.
He asked for it. Kept calling me a biggie. No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this! Hate to tell you this, Fred, but once that bomb goes off, this guy will be the last skin in the body. Shut up, Jacob. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with. I'm telling you, man, these hands of lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Oh, yes, the description of Ghost. I gotcha. Alright, so there's our Traveler bonus. Takes us up to 2405. Crossover. Up here in the girders. Like a boss.
Do not use the door.
Alright. So if you come in through the door, you trigger a timer on the bomb. So let's go ahead and hack the bomb. So this one's a little more complicated. We need to do 4 more hacks. Or 4 total hacks.
Where's the bomb squad?
2. 3.
Where's the bomb
4.
squad?
Access granted.
25 XP. Oh, hi, Vix. How you doing? So nice of you to come back. Welcome in.
Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
Alright, so we disarmed the bomb.
Good word to Sarif. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
With some tranquilizer darts there. 400 XP for securing the hostages. Let's chat with everybody.
I know you don't want us running around the place until everything is secured, so why don't you go ahead and do that so we can get out of here?
Gotta MacGyver this shit.
I know you don't want us running around the place until everything is secured, so why don't you go ahead and do that so we can get out of here?
No alarms went off or anything. It doesn't make sense. We even took extra measures because of the typhoon. It doesn't make sense.
Is it over?
We even took extra measures because of the typhoon.
I said I'd give up drinking if you got us out of this. I guess now I've got to follow through. Well, maybe one little drink. I mean, I deserve it after going through this, right? Well, maybe one
You've
little
got
drink.
to find their leader.
I mean, I
He's the
deserve
key
it after
to all
going
of
through
this.
this, right?
You should have heard him whip them up into a frenzy. It was scary. Purity First has most of these poor kids brainwashed. Throw a little destruction in as a bonus, and they'll do just about anything if you ask them to. Purity First has most
You know what, lady? How about you disarm the bomb?
What took you so long? Where are the cops, for Christ's sake? Goddamn extremists. I'm gonna put in for danger pay. Forget overtime. Goddamn extremists.
Thank
I'm
God
gonna put
you
in for
showed
danger
up.
pay.
I don't
Forget
think they were
overtime.
gonna let us go. Are we gonna be okay now that the bomb is deactivated? I mean, the police must have secured the rest of the plant by now. Are we gonna be okay now that the bomb is deactivated?
That was too close.
I mean,
They were going to
the
kill
police must
us
have secured
with
the rest of
poison
the plant
gas.
by now.
What kind of people are we dealing with? Those crazy bastards are capable of anything. You're a hero. Thank you. Those crazy bastards are capable of anything.
And Greg Thorpe.
You're a hero.
Listen up.
Thank
I need you all to stay calm, keep your voices down, and wait here for SWAT. The plant's not clear yet.
Not clear, but those terrorists, they've got my wife.
Your wife?
She's the manager here. Josie Thorpe. They said they needed her to open the administration building. They were looking for evidence of some kind. Please, I haven't seen her since. You have to find her.
Dismiss. I was sent in to secure the plant. I can't guarantee anything, or reassure. I'll do my best, but you need to stay here and wait for the police.
I'll do my best. But right now, I need you all to stay here and wait for the police. Can you do that?
Yes, of course. But please, hurry.
You said they were looking for evidence? What kind of evidence?
I don't know. They're purists. They think the body is sacred and shouldn't be tampered with. They probably want something that will implicate us in moral wrongdoings.
Did they know about the typhoon?
It's a top secret contract. How could they? And we only moved it in a few hours ago. Please, I don't think they expected anyone would be working today. And now that they're backed into a corner, you have to find my wife, please. I think she may be in the administration offices. They needed Josie to unlock them. We'll stay put and wait for the police. But if those terrorists come back in here, we'll be ready for them. Just find
All
my
right.
wife and make sure she's okay.
See, he had
Just
3
find
lines.
my wife and make sure she's
Okay, so the exit is underneath us now. We just want to pop on down there without being spotted. Security systems.
After guards, security systems will be your prime area of concern, as they will trigger alarms that bring about heightened security. Trying to destroy these devices is a bad idea. Try instead to get around them. By timing your moves properly, you should be able to do so relatively easily.
Silly hostages, supposed to shoot the terrorists, not get captured. Hey, Jake. Been a minute.
If an alarm
So good to
does
see you.
sound, guards will start looking for you. Fortunately, they won't sustain this level of alertness for long. Eventually, they will believe you fled the area, and the alarm level will drop.
It's nice of them to literally show you the area you're about to sneak through. Wait for the camera to pan away. Then duck into this hallway behind this guy. That was nice and smooth. Leave the meeting room alone for now. And we arrive at assembly line 2. So one thing we need to do, well, first, we do our third hack. Alright, so note that this is a dummy. We can't get to the outport this way, so we need to hack this way. Looks like a total of 4 captures. And plenty of time.
Access granted.
25 XP, and the door's unlocked. There's another pro energy bar we can grab. Oops.
These fuckers are lying to us like that. Just like Zeke said.
I hope Zeke knows what he's doing.
Me too, man. Me too.
So one thing we need to do is get past these little crates and into this vent. This gives us both an exploration bonus. There it is, Traveler 100 at 29.55. And it takes us to a storage room that actually has an item we need to grab. Wait for that guard to turn around. In here, the item we need is this frag grenade. Go ahead and grab the stun gun darts while we're here. So, ECDA Type 4 Frag K grenade. Use highly effective against all types of opponents. Stronger targets, such as robots and augmented individuals, may require 2 grenades to kill. Description: a basic but effective hand-thrown explosive device, the Type 4 Frag K is typical of most fragmentation grenade designs in use in combat zones around the world. Modern polymers, high-density explosives, and configured shrapnel elements make this a singularly deadly weapon, especially when used against unarmored targets at close range. Upgrades. The Type 4 cannot be upgraded, but it is configured for modular use. Combining it with the Mark 87 tactical munition mine template will turn it into a highly effective fragmentation mine. Manufacturer Mustang Arms AdTech Ltd, under license to the European Common Defense Alliance. That's it for in here. We want to sneak back out the exact same way we came in. We're about to actually do our first takedown. I don't know if that excites you or not. But we need to do a total of 6 single takedowns. There are 5 guys in the office area at the end. We take them down so that we can cleanly hack all of the computers in that room. And we also take down the guard here in storage room 3. Alright, so I want to get into storage room 3. And we're actually going to take down the guard in there. Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. Mentally drifted away a minute and almost wasted a tranq dart. Can't have that. Alright, storage room 3. Good night, sir. So we get 50 XP for a single non-lethal takedown. 10mm pistol. Achievement unlocked. First takedown. Which, no surprise. Perform your first takedown. Civilians don't count, so be nice. Alright, so the 10mm pistol. I'm actually going to hold on to this. This is the gun I like to upgrade all the way, and ultimately use as my noise distraction once I find a silencer. Zenith 10mm semi-automatic pistol. Use, medium-range lethal weapon. Description: a widely available jack-of-all-trades pistol used by everyone from gangbangers to generals. The Zenith 10mm pistol is a lightweight, semi-automatic handgun with a short effective range but quick rate of fire, average ammunition capacity, standard reloading time, and regular damage capability. Upgrades. The gun supports all standard upgrades, plus one that's all its own, a specialized armor-piercing barrel modification. The gun also supports add-ons, such as silencers and laser targeting systems. Manufacturer, Steiner Bisley GmbH. And he's got 35 credits. We're now, of course, free to loot storage room 3, so we might as well. Goodness. Excuse me. And immediately we see our first weapon mod, a damage upgrade. Shot clock damage upgrade kit for weapons. Use, increases the weapon's damage. Description: the shot clock damage upgrade kit improves the standard weapon barrel and receiver assembly of a handgun, rifle, or firearm to provide an increase in muzzle velocity and delivered damage to target. Manufacturer, C-Tech. So we'll go ahead and put this on our pistol. And we get an achievement, Up the Ante, which is upgrade your first weapon of choice. I think that's it for this room. Nope, revolver ammo. Alright. Now we need to sneak back out here and get down the elevator. Always throw all your upgrades on the 10mm, even if you're on a pacifist playthrough. Me too, man. Great minds think alike. Augmentations.
In order to unlock new abilities or augmentations, you must first gain experience in the form of XP points. You will receive these points when completing main objectives, side quests, or through special bonuses, like completing a mission without being detected.
Next time we discuss security loop.
Once you've accumulated enough XP points, you will receive a Praxis point. These points are used to unlock upgrades to existing augmentations, and to unlock entirely new augmentations. Praxis kits, which can be found through exploration or purchased in limb clinics, will also give you instant Praxis points. To unlock an augmentation or upgrade, simply select it in the augmentation screen, check the cost, and, if you have enough Praxis points, activate it.
Alright, so make sure you pick up the Praxis kit here. That's our first one, but we need 2 for double takedowns, so we're going to save it. Advanced hacking.
Some of the obstacles that can be circumvented by hacking include turrets, cameras, and robots. All you need to do is find a security hub controlling these obstacles and hack it. Capture and fortify programs are your main hacking tools. You can upgrade their ratings via hacking augmentations. A node's rating affects the speed at which the network can process it. Therefore, higher-rated nodes will slow the network down. You can slow it down further by fortifying nodes, which will increase their effective rating. You can also use a slow worm to stop the trace process entirely for a few seconds. Finally, to prevent detection when taking over nodes, you can use the nuke virus, which gives you a 0% detection chance. The nuke and stop programs are expendable viruses. Their supplies are limited, so use them wisely. A counter in the top right corner of the screen helps you keep track of them. When hacking, there are 3 types of nodes to capture. Directories.
Sorry, just grabbing a drink while she talks.
They serve no purpose other than to allow you to travel to your destination. APIs are system functions that can be used against the network. They can slow it down by spamming it, or they can lower node ratings to make them easier for you to capture. Data stores contain valuable information that can result in money, programs, or even experience points. Any reward you find on the system will only be yours if you succeed in hacking it. Otherwise, rewards cannot be downloaded and will remain on the system. Aside from cameras and doors, you will not be able to shut down any security device until you get the right augmentation upgrade.
Alright. Corrupt. So the COD Cold War campaign ending is very confusing. Weirdest end to a game I've played. I haven't played it. Tell me some more. Also, hi. Welcome to the stream. It's always lovely to see you. Alejandro. Wish there were more games like Deus Ex. Can't wait for Cyberpunk. I hear you on that, and actually some encouraging news on that front. On the Deus Ex Reddit today, there's a reviewer at IGN who played 16 hours of Cyberpunk. He said more than any other game, the gameplay reminded him of the original Deus Ex. Good night, Tara. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. I really appreciate it. It's always a joy having you here. Sleep well. So crawling through this event gets us another 100-point Traveler bonus. We're up to 3105. Now I want to equip the frag grenade. The reason I picked it up is because we need to destroy this turret in the hallway in order to maximize our XP. A frag grenade does the job nicely. It's the Hunk of Junk 45 XP bonus. More to do, though. We need to get rid of that camera before we can dink around and loot that hallway. So with the turret out of commission, sneaking by the camera is easy. And that brings us here into the security room. A pocket secretary. From windmill at yazura.hi.china to chinaboy at yazura.det.usa. Nice going so far, Proxy. Hardly had to lift a finger to help, surprisingly. Technique could use improvement, though. Now get in there and connect. I'll do the rest. Oh, and just because I'm nice that way, I already hacked this one for you. Log in ddutchman, password windmill. And a few emails we already read. So here's an ebook. Scholar, 200 points. 3350 total. Neural Interface Protocols, the P-Dot Revolution by Hugh Darrow. First published in Neuroprosthetics Journal Quarterly, fall 2010. Prior to Darrow Industries' creation of P-Dot electrodes, almost all implanted neurostimulation devices on the market were based on the use of metal electrodes coming into contact with neural tissue. The better the contact, the more useful the device. As an example, over 10,000 patients have had a deep brain electrode inserted into their skull to reduce tremors from Parkinson's disease. Since there are no pain fibers in the brain, the operation is performed while the patient is awake. When the electrode is inserted in the proper location, the tremors stop instantly. Unfortunately, metal electrodes are stiffer than surrounding brain tissue, and also prone to the mechanical impacts encountered by the body. Excuse me. Also, hi, Mooney. Welcome back. So nice to see you again. Thus, when implanted in tissue, they frequently produce inflammation and sheaths of glial tissue surrounding them, a situation which not only leads to tissue injury, but also reduces electrical effectiveness of the device. P-dot electrodes were a revolutionary improvement in that they relied on both conducting polymers and live neural cells in their design. The increased biocompatibility and electrical signal transduction properties of the conducting polymer electrodes addressed each of these issues and promised a new generation of implanted electrodes that would benefit patients and clinicians. The stream is awesome so far, Little Mooney. I'm having a blast. We've had pretty consistently high viewerships. We got a nice raid from my friend Megan earlier tonight. Picked up 1 nuke virus software. Speed up your hacking. Use. While hacking, use it to capture a node instantly and with 0% chance of detection. Activation. Place the cursor over the node to capture and select the nuke from the hacking selection wheel. Description. This program uses overwhelming force to take over system nodes instantly and without any chance of detection. And then here is Stopworm software. Jam diagnostic attempts for a short while. Use. While hacking, use it to freeze any trace attempt for 5 seconds. Activation. Select from the hacking selection wheel. Description. This program freezes any diagnostic attempt by the network for 5 seconds, granting you precious time. And then we want to hack the security hub. And we do, even though we have the password, we want to hack it for that sweet, sweet XP. Now, here's a trick. You'll notice that sometimes you have a path all the way to the network hub. If you go straight to the red, you can instantly capture all of the data stores and the exit. So if that's an option, that's obviously what you want to do. So we're going to do that. Should take us 3 captures. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3.
Access granted.
So from the data stores, we got a bonus nuke virus and a bonus 100 XP. Up to 3375. And we can shut off the camera. Which means now we can loot this hallway. There is a concussion mine there. The way to deal with mines is just take baby steps up until they're in range. And you can then disarm and take them. I did not want to do that. See, that was too fast. It's a very fine art sneaking up on a mine. Man alive. I wonder if there's a button I can hold to move slower, and I'm just not thinking of it. It hasn't been mentioned if there is. Okay, this seems to be working. Goodness. Every time I get tense, I accidentally left click and he gets his tranq rifle out. Quick save maniac, that's me. Alright. Now we can disarm and take the concussion mine. ShockTac version 5 concussion mine. Use. Place anywhere and stun passing enemies. Activation. Select and throw like a grenade. Deactivation. Move slowly up close, select with the reticule and press the interaction button. Warning. Mines detect speed of movement. Evade by moving slowly. Description. The concussion mine is a static diversionary ordnance, a modular variant of the ShockTac version 5 grenade, made possible by the Mark 87 Tactical Munition Mine Template, TMMT. Sensitive to vibrations from approaching targets, this non-fragmenting mine damages and disorients combatants with a concussive detonation and sensory overload upon explosion. It can be attached to most surfaces and is active within seconds of deployment. Manufacturer, Kaga Systems Ltd / Steiner Bisley GmbH. Now this hallway's actually safe. We can check under everything. Whole lot of nothing. Not so here. Stun gun darts and 100 credits. Heyo. And that brings us to our next objective. The server room. I never realized you can actually come over here to the side and look at the hacker before triggering the cutscene. You can see him working there. I like to check under all of the boxes, just in case they hid something there. Alright everybody, cutscene time, and we should get another ghost bonus on the other side of this door, if we did everything right.
Step away from the console. Now!
Help me!
Son of a bitch! Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Sarif, now.
Getting things done and ghost. Excellent.
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressuring me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
Confront Zeke Sanders and rescue Josie Thorpe. Alright, so... Oh yeah, secure the hostages updated. I found Sarif's employees and defused a bomb, but these hostages won't be safe until SWAT escorts them out. And that can't happen until I secure the Typhoon, so I'd better get back to my mission. And now... we have a new main mission. Neutralize the terrorist leader. Confront Zeke Sanders. The prototype is secure, but now I want answers. Zeke Sanders, the leader of these terrorists, has to be in the administration building. I need to find him and confront him. Secondary objectives. Rescue Josie Thorpe. The plant manager, Josie Thorpe, has been taken hostage by the terrorist leader. Her husband, Greg, has asked me to save her. Alright, so we can take his pistol. He has a Cyber Boost Pro Energy pack, 300 credits, and a nuke virus. Alejandro, the very first upgrade is going to be double takedowns. We need it to max out our possible experience gain, which is my goal for this run. Oh yeah, and pistol ammo too. Cyber Boost Pro Energy Pack. Pack of nutrients. Use. Replenish 2 energy cells in full. Activation. Use from the inventory. Description. Cyber Boost Pro Energy is an artificial food energy source packed with proteins and carbohydrates. And pistol ammo is actually new. Brass Royals 10mm pistol ammunition. Description: a box of 10 by 25mm 155 grain high-performance rounds, specially designed to deliver stopping power and negligible drop or rise above point of aim when deployed by a 10mm pistol. Manufacturer, Kega Ltd. Oh, Jake, I love the social boss battles. I thought those were such a cool idea, and I hate that more games haven't grabbed onto it. Sniper rifle ammo. That's new. 416 ultrasonic heavy caliber long range rounds. Description: a carton of 416 caliber 142 grain long distance sniper bullets, optimized to deliver force projection over 3,000 FPS when deployed at extreme ranges. Manufacturer, Synergies Ltd. Hey, a stopworm. Some more tranq darts, and some more combat rifle ammo. And we're off. Oh yeah, and I want to make a hard save, because we got our ghost bonus. Which means so far so good. Picking up boxes finally paid off. Hey, it always does eventually. That's why I do it. Alright, so we are going to take down the next 5 enemies we run into. That'll get us the 6 total that we need as we chase that 5,000. To unlock double takedown and sweep back through the plant. There's a firefight below us. Things are getting started. That's a fake out, though. We're not actually on any kind of clock. A machine pistol. That's new. Machine pistol. Hurricane TMP-18 tactical machine pistol. Use. High rate of fire but low in power. Useful against multiple weak enemies. Description: beloved by gangbangers everywhere, but also the choice of special ops agents and tank crews. The machine pistol is a smaller variant in the submachine type class of weapons. Lightweight with a good ammunition capacity, the Hurricane TMP-18 throws out round bursts at a devastating rate of fire. Its positive traits are balanced out by its negative ones, though. The weapon is less precise than other, larger, and more stable firearms, and its rapid firing means ammo is quickly depleted. Upgrades. Chambered in 9x19mm caliber, the fully upgradable Hurricane is also compatible with sound suppressors and the SpectraPoint laser targeting attachment. It can also be outfitted with a special target-seeking flechette system. Manufacturer, Stasiak Arms, Inc. Took you so many playthroughs to get the Ghost achievement. I think you have to never have an enemy go hostile, other than the boss fights. Alarmed is okay. Hostile breaks it, as far as I know.
Any news yet? Zeke hasn't found any juicy secrets yet, if that's what you mean. But he was positive we'd find something we could show to Pipes. Are you saying we got nothing? I know, man. I think you really messed up this time. Motherfucker, how are we gonna get out of this mess?
Alright, so here come our first takedowns. Well, no, we already did one, so. Here come 5 more takedowns. Missing ghost bonuses by skipping missions. So this is a new item. Machine pistol ammo. Blue dot 9mm parabellum. Description: a carton of 9x19mm rimless bullets designed with added recoil restraint and over-penetration control for use in rapid-fire machine pistol-type firearms. Manufacturer, Kega Ltd. Alright, we're at 4275 total XP. get the body back to a safe distance. And we can wait for our energy cell to recharge. There's no need to waste nutrients yet. What's this guy carrying? More machine pistol ammo and 95 credits. Excellent. Alright, 4 more guys to take down in this area. Here's number 1. I guess number 2 out of 5. More machine pistol ammo and 105 credits. I don't think they actually see him, but I don't like leaving him on that balcony. It feels too risky. Okay, so a few rooms we can explore up here. I like to get over to the top of the stairs. As you can see, there's nothing on this level. Let's check out the balcony where we just punched the guy. Nothing. 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 And when you put it that way, it's kind of amusing. Alright, let's check out meeting room 1.
For tonight, this is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live.
Shut up, Eliza. So she's saying the same message she was saying when we were back at headquarters. Here's an ebook. Global Politics Review 2026 edition. Chapter 3, The State of the American Disunion. Excuse me. After the 2015 oil crash, the United States found itself an embattled nation from within and without. Struggling against the rising economic power of China, internal pressures have grown. Dissent against draconian federal regulations, widening rich-poor divisions, extremism, and widespread discontent are weakening a nation that was once a great superpower. Radical choices by the government, suspension of posse comitatus, increased powers for FEMA and the NSA, the opening of oil reserves, have served to bring order. But it may be too late to regain stability. Many states, Texas, Utah, California, are considering secession, while cities like Seattle, Dallas, and Chicago have become fortress states in an attempt to maintain normalcy in a dangerous environment. America struggles to hold itself together against the building pressures of balkanization, but it is a fragmenting nation on a downward spiral. Yeah, that doesn't sound real or anything. Alright, here is another Hot Devil beer. That's 2 of the 4 we need. Let's check out meeting room 2. Some more revolver ammo. And we will get an exploration bonus for taking this vent. Traveler 100 takes me to 4425. So we can check out this bathroom right quick. Alright, now we got the other 3 takedowns. Before we mess with anything else. There's another 50. We're at 4475. He's got a pocket secretary. From China Boy to Holy War at yazura.det.usa. Bro, this'll get you into one of the computers on the office floor. Log in, M. Latona, password, Red Wings. And who says I never gave you anything? Grab his pistol ammo. I need to wait for my energy cell to recharge, so... The stairwell is as clear as I thought it was. We should be able to loot this room now. I don't think those guys can see through those windows. We got tranquilizer darts. 2 boxes. Red Wings. No, it's actually about the Detroit hockey team. The Detroit Red Wings. Let's nab this guy. Including his pistol ammo. Let's haul him back to the bathroom. See what he's carrying. 200 credits and another pocket secretary. From China Boy to Paladin at yazura.det.usa. I'm sending these out as I hack them. Log in, G. Thorpe, password, Hydro. These code will get you into one of the main office computers. Happy digging. Alright. Search here. Some more stun gun darts in the other bathroom. While I wait for that cell to recharge. Alright.
What the hell is that hacker doing?
Alright, that's the last takedown. $45.75. Pistol ammo. 65 credits and another pocket secretary. From Ezekiel at yazura.det.usa to Black Hand at yazura.det.usa. Mi hermano, we have to dig through their computer files to find evidence against these pricks. C-Boy sent me some hacked P-words for the admin building. Login, T. Caldwell, password, Talon. Remember, the world needs to know, Acolitos. Alright, here's another secretary. Forward weapon restock. From Ezekiel to fellow soldiers, FYI. Get the word out, bro. Grayson's got a new shipment in. You need anything before or after your heist tonight. Weapons, ammo, upgrades. Check him out. Abandoned gas station on 2nd Street, downtown. Tell him Molson sent you. Al. Alright, let's loot the office. And we have a total of 10 computer hacks to do in here. I'll get started on that after I finish looting. Tranquilizer darts. There's another Hot Devil beer. Only need to hold out for one more of those. Machine pistol ammo. Credit chip. 45. Alright. Alright, we got 10 computers to hack in here. Are you excited? I know I am. Let's go. So I do have a data store up there and an exit here, and I can't go straight to the red, so... Just like that, we're good.
Access granted.
So I got 125 credits plus the 25 XP. From Josie Thorpe to all staff, final push on contract 2027001. Hello everyone. As you know, we are nearing the final stages of production for the Typhoon system. First, I'd like to thank you all for your hard work and dedication over the past weeks. Everyone should be proud. To successfully meet the rapidly approaching deadline, we must make one final push. To do this, we will need to increase production, running the plant on a 24/7 schedule. This means assembling a production staff for the next 2 weekends. If you are interested in working one or both of the weekend shifts, please sign up at my office. If you choose to work, you will be compensated accordingly. Josie Thorpe, Plant Manager, Sarif Industries. From Josie Thorpe to all staff, weekend overtime. Hello again. I have been looking at the sign-up for this weekend, and I noticed that we are still several people short of full staff. Now, I cannot stress enough how important this contract is to David, myself, and many of you. So please consider making one small sacrifice for the good of the team. We're counting on you. Josie Thorpe, Plant Manager, Sarif Industries. Alright, 9 more hacks. Here's the next one. F. Brooks, no code found. So we got 2 reds, so obviously we're not going there. There are no data stores, so we just go straight for the green. It'll behoove us to capture both of those, just to keep a buffer when the trace starts.
Access granted.
25 XP, and we're in. From Peggy Klein to all staff, forward theater tickets. Thought maybe someone is interested? Good luck, Peggy. Pete Garke sent a message to the members of the Motor City Theater Lovers group. Subject, Broadway tickets raffle. Motor City Theater Lovers is raffling off 2 tickets to see Love Abounds, now in its 2nd run on Broadway. Transportation to New York City is not included in the drawing. All raffle proceeds will be used to support next season's productions. Help keep theater alive. Oops. From Frank Pritchard to all staff, maintaining plant security. Important. Due to the highly competitive and rapidly changing nature of this industry, facility security is of the utmost importance around here. Therefore, I am reminding employees to maintain the highest standards possible to ensure that all work-related issues remain off-limits to non-employees. Do not allow others to enter the facility using your employee keycard. Do not ask husbands, wives, or children to meet you inside the building. And most importantly of all, do not play shareware games during your lunch hour. Security is no laughing joke, people. Thank you for being aware of it. Frank Pritchard, Chief of Network Security, Sarif Industries. From Meeting Up at meetingup.det.com to Foster Brooks. Reminder, annual barbecue, Another Year Sober, is tomorrow at 2:30. Your Meeting Up group has a meeting tomorrow. There's still room for 35 more. Details, Grand Circus Park, 2:30 p.m. Meet on the south side. Alright, 8 more hacks. F. Marchand, no code found. So this one's got a data store. If I just go boom, 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 I see. Well, we're just gonna have to try to capture and race it. Should be fine. These are still baby's first hacks.
Access granted.
Alright, we got a stop worm and 25 XP. We've seen this one. From Greg Thorpe to all staff, quality standards. Hello all. We have all been working extra hard to deliver on some large contracts. As we push our production quotas, I would like to remind all employees of the need to take the necessary steps to ensure quality and safety in the workplace. 1-hour seminars have been arranged in all sectors to review the AISO 23000 manufacturing standards and to look at any issues you may have regarding the maintenance of these guidelines. Your sector manager will contact each of you to arrange a time that works for everyone. We have the utmost confidence in the work you are doing. We urge you to attend these seminars as a means to ensure that we continue to innovate and strive for the quality that Sarif Industries is known for. Greg Thorpe, Line Manager, Sarif Industries. From Robert McCaughlin to Forrest Marchand regarding specs. Just got the specs the lab sent over on this baby. I gotta tell you, it really makes me nervous. I mean, I call myself a patriot and all that, but have you seen what this thing does? Should we really be putting something like this out on the market? It's a suicide bomber's dream. 7 more hacks. G Thorpe, password Hydro, but we're gonna hack it anyway. So we can go straight to the red on this one. And there aren't any data stores to worry about, but it's actually easier than going for the exit. We have a free spam. Note that it's 0 difficulty, so there's no reason not to turn that on. Now we can just zip for the red.
Access granted.
25 XP. We've seen this one. From Surat to Greg Thorpe. New shipment in. Back in town, egghead. Whole new cart of merchandise. You want to take looks? Stop by. S. From Josie Thorpe to Greg Thorpe. Project 022010. Just finished looking over the re-rig plan Tim Caldwell came up with for Assembly Line 2. It's ambitious, but I really think it could work. And if we can prove it will cut down line run time without compromising safety and quality, I'm pretty sure David will agree with it. Tell Tim his team has the go-ahead, then set up a meeting with them to review workflow and technical aspects. I don't need to attend. J. P.S. In case I forgot to tell you this morning, thanks, and I am really looking forward to date night next week. Alright, 6 more to go. Armakoff, no code found. We can get to the red from this side. So that's what we'll do.
Access granted.
25 XP. We've seen this. From Samantha Barbie to all staff. Soda cans. Guys, please remember to wash out your soda cans before depositing them in the recycling bins. The sugar in those things are attracting an awful lot of gnats lately. P.S. You know soda isn't good for you, don't you? 5 more hacks. S. Grimes, no code. Pretty basic. Just run straight for the exit.
Access granted.
25 XP. From Frank Pritchard to all staff regarding temporary disruption of services. Services have now been restored. Frank Pritchard, nuclear snake at si.corp.det wrote, important. There seems to be a network problem which is preventing us from accessing external resources. We are investigating the breakage, and will let you know as soon as services have been restored. The IT department. Alright, 4 hacks. T. Caldwell, password Talon. But we are just... So there's a data store over there. It's tough to get, but we can go straight to the red if we go this way, so that's what we're going to do.
Access granted.
A nuke virus and 25 XP. From Greg Thorpe to Tim Caldwell, Project 022010. Tim, just heard from Josie that you and your team have been given clearance to move forward on the re-rig plan. I've scheduled a meeting between you, Hal Porter, and me to review workflow and some technical aspects. Are you free to meet this Thursday at 4? And congrats on being selected. If this re-rig improves production flow, HQ will be very happy with us. Greg Thorpe, Line Manager, Sarif Industries. From BroncoFan at Yozura.tet.usa to Tim Caldwell regarding Series 7. Bring it on, man. Fridge is stocked and ready to go. Tim Caldwell, tcaldwell at si.factory.det, wrote, Danny Boy, Tigers v. Orioles on Picus Monday night. You up for it? 3 more hacks. V. Clark, no code. Can't attack the red, and there is a data store. We need to make sure we go down here and get it first. We got the data store. We got the exit. Easy peasy. 150 credits, 25 XP. We've already read that email. 2 hacks left. Right back here. M. Latona, password Red Wings. Obviously we're hacking. We can get to the red if we go this way. So that's what we're gonna do. Easy mode.
Access granted.
150 credits, 1 nuke virus, and 25 XP. We've read both of these emails. Here's the last hack in this room. C. Parker, no code found. This is an interesting one. The transfer is free, so let's see what it does. Makes this one a +2 and this one a -2. This is another 0. That's a free hub. We want to grab it. Then we have a data store that is guaranteed to trigger a trace. We've got a free soften here. Now we get to freely capture this one. Now we just need to grab the data store and then hit the exit as soon as the trace starts.
Access granted.
Stopworm, 25 XP. From Chantel Grimes to Clint Parker, Typhoon production schedules. Hey Clint, I know I'm kind of being obsessive about this, but could you send me the production schedules for the Typhoon project? I may have found a way to maximize efficiency. Just need to do some number crunching. Thanks, I appreciate it. Chantel. Alright, so we're at 4825. We're ready to move on. Alright, so Zeke is behind that door. We're not going through yet. Nor will we be for quite a while. So we're about to get those double takedowns, and then it's time to sweep back through the plant and deal with the guards for the experience. Oops. Well, I should go ahead and rip through those, just to get rid of the new tags. Excellent. Alright. 2 praxis points available. 200, Scholar. Artificial muscles. From a seminar by Hugh Darrow, spring 2009. In the earliest iterations, artificial musculature technologies were a crude patchwork of pistons, pneumatics, and electric motors. But those systems have been surpassed by the creation of synthetic proxies that mimic the actual form and function of human muscle tissue. Known as EAP, that's electroactive polymers, these artificial muscles are capable of linear movement of a type and scale ideally suited for cybernetic prosthetic limbs. The muscles of our bodies alter shape and form when electrochemical nerve signals flow through them, and EAPs operate the same way. When an electric charge passes across the polymer's structure, it changes shape. The technologies we are developing at Darrow Industries focus on creating what we call a fully plastic actuator mechanism. In basic terms, we have a three-part structure, a sandwich of gel layers made up of a matrix of dispersed single-walled carbon nanotubes situated on either side of an ionic fluid pyroelectrolyte core, known as a Bucky gel structure in reference to the carbon fullerene nanotubes. This design's simple arrangement of soft electrodes and electrolyte layers is capable of operating at very low voltages. So, to the augmentations menu, where we get the reflex booster. Use, take down multiple opponents. The Quicksilver Reflex Booster is essentially a supercharger for the human nervous system, boosting reflex speed and the firing of nerve clusters throughout the body. The direct effect of this means that the user is capable of reacting far faster than a normal person in a dangerous situation, enabling him or her to move quickly with split focus to engage more than one adversary. The Quicksilver Reflex Booster is a decentralized augmentation connected to nerve bundles in the legs, to a distributed set of disc implants in the spinal column, and to other elements of the body's vestibular system, which controls balance and agility. Working in concert, these elements send and receive digital pressure signals to a series of implanted integrated circuits, granting increased agility and corporeal control. Multiple takedown. Use, take down 2 opponents at once. Activation, contextual, energy consumption, 1 energy cell. The Quicksilver Reflex Booster brings lightning-fast reflexes and superb agility to its users immediately, allowing them to engage and take down 2 discrete adversaries in a simultaneous encounter. Alright. Everything looks good. I'm going to make a hard save here, and now we start doing double takedowns. Some of these take some manipulation, so just a heads up, we're going to be finagling with the enemy AI a lot. And let's backtrack to where our first enemies actually are. Adam should whisper to himself, double kill. So just so you know what my AUG path is, the next upgrades, in order, are going to be hacking capture 2 through 5. Because hacking is such an important source of experience, we next need to be able to hack every device we run into as soon as possible. Hack all the things. That's exactly right. Oh hey, look, painkillers. Might as well. Max health to 155. Alright, so to get things started, I want to head over to storage room 3. We did already drop a guy there. There are lots of ways we can manipulate the patrol paths of guards in order to set up double takedowns. And here, we're going to take advantage of the fact that if you put an object in their way, they turn kind of stupid about it, and will just stop moving rather than walk around it. So we need one of the long cardboard boxes from in here. If I can convince Adam to get it through the door, that'd be great. So we obviously don't want to get spotted by anyone else. But when that guy's stationary there, we can box off half of his patrol. Then when he's back there again, so when he's hanging out in that center spot again. Oh, I boxed him out of it. Easy there, Lumberg. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to place both at once or else he... just pops out like that. Let's set one there. Then have another one ready to go. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, guys. Alright, so now what we want to do is place them both while he's just standing here. I gotta move a little faster than that, but you get the idea. I can't bump into him either. Oh, come on, Jensen. I know you can do better than that.
I knew someone was here.
Still not quite fast enough, I don't think. Almost had it, though. These boxes are full of cheese. Indeed they are. And so what?
Yo, someone there? I knew someone was.
Welcome back again, Mooney. Swiss cheese at that. It's a pain to set it up exactly right, but I assure you it works. Alright, I'm not placing them correctly. Because he's not supposed to just walk out like that. Probably need to actually touch them at the tip of the wedge, so to speak.
Looks like something.
Crap. Crap. Don't worry, I promise this works. It's just a pain. Alright. So as you can see, we've successfully trapped him.
Damn it, nothing here.
He's not going to leave that spot, which is what we want. Now, with that in place, I need to take a little restroom break. I will be right back. Ah, thank you. I appreciate your patience. Now, I hope, anyway, that I can get the middle guy to see us and make his way over here. I just have to avoid my guy's vision cone.
Trying to get a view, y'all.
That guy's dead!
What? Why did he go hostile? Ridiculous. Nobody could see me. Let's try that again.
I'm about to beep. Yo! If you're here, you better come out.
You high again?
Calm down, man. No one's here. You trying to spook me or something?
Ah, almost had it. Almost had it, but I needed to move the box faster. I'm
about to peek. Yo! If you're here, you better come out.
You high again?
Calm down, man. No one's here. You trying to spook me or something?
Skadoosh! Alright, so there's our first double takedown. So we get the 50 points we ordinarily get for a non-lethal takedown, plus another bonus 25 for every double. Let's get these bodies somewhere a little less spooky. 105 credits, 245 credits, and ammo for the guns. Now this next one's a trip. The first thing we need to do is get the guy in storage room 2 out here so we can set up a double takedown with this guy. Ow.
Who is it? You gonna stay out there,
Oops.
asshole?
Oops. Damn. So the first step is to wedge the door open with one of those little boxes. So with that box placed, the door should just hold open. I want to let him catch sight of me. Ah, that's too close.
Sounds like something's moving around.
Make a noise for him to go investigate. Good night, Mooney.
Who the fuck are you?
Okay, so I need to have a much faster way into there. I have an idea. I know what I need. I love how they don't hear me accidentally drop that crate. All right. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I forgot all about the other dude, didn't I? What the heck?
Hey, anyone there? Who the fuck are you?
Why is the door closing? Maybe I need a bigger box. Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to hit that button. What a stupid mistake. You want to drop the crate, not throw it.
Someone be licking off, shark!
That didn't quite go as planned. I want to shoot a tranq dart outside the door, bait him into crossing over, and then close the door behind him by removing the blocker box.
Someone over there. Yo, you didn't hear that? For real? Lay off the hard stuff, man. Ain't nothing here.
Oh shoot, I forgot he'll just walk back in. I have to block... Oh, I forgot that the next step was to block him into that corner. With the same long box. And if you do that, then he's stuck outside. Definitely more art than science, but we're getting to it.
Hey, anyone there? Did you hear that? Over there!
Oh, that was almost perfect. Yes, all this for some precious XP. That's how we're rolling, baby. Setting up these double takedowns is like solving a puzzle. I like it. Close, close, close. Oh, I know how I can box him out there. It's easier than I'm making it. I can just leave that in the way flat like that, and he won't be able to come back inside.
Calm down, man. No one's here. You trying to spook me or something?
Perfect! Alright, so we've trapped him outside. Gotta love it. Get this out of the way. I think I just want to be seen over here. Still gotta think a bit about how to draw these two together. Have an idea. Jumping will pull one of them closer to me. I think I know what I want to do. So I think I can draw this guy like all the way out here.
Calm down, man. No one's here. Trying to spook me or something?
Come on. Okay. Now he's coming out this way.
Yo! If you're here, you better come out. Lay off the hard stuff, man. There ain't nothing here. Nothing. Hey, maybe it's your old lady looking for some action.
Oh, that was close. That was insanely close. Hi, Tim. Long time no see. Lovely to see you tonight. How are you?
Calm down, man. No one's here. You trying to spook me or something? You hear that? Yo! You're here! You better come out!
Got it. Excellent. Oh, I love it when you finally get it. Such a nice feeling. 95 credits. I'm doing really well, Tim. Enjoying the stream tonight. Getting close to the end, probably got half an hour or so left in me. Yeah, it's a good time. Okay, so this room is clear, so now we can actually loot it. And same with this hallway here. We've been into the actual storage room already. Alrighty, nothing out here. Alright, we got stun gun darts. Combat rifle ammo. Stun gun darts. Alright, we need to bring one of these crates along. Oh wait, gotta check upstairs on this side. Almost forgot. And of course I am rewarded with nothing for my efforts. It's alright. Alright. We need to bring this crate into here.
Just wait for 6 orders. All I'm saying is I ain't trying to shoot up anyone who ain't aiming at me. You hear?
But sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Sarif Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago.
Sounds like something's been around.
Version hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently...
You dead, man!
Oops. I thought that he would go toward the far wall, not toward me. I just need to keep my eyes open and be ready to move cover.
Back now to that breaking news.
Yo, you didn't hear that? For real?
Saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have
Yo,
raided a Sarif
you're here! You better come out!
Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. This one's actually pretty easy. You just have to successfully hide from whoever moves.
Yo, you didn't hear that? For real?
Police are still not saying much about the situation, but
Who's there?
Damn. I may need to reposition my crate a little bit. There we go. Nope. See, what you want, ideally, is for them to react to where it lands, not to where it comes from.
Yo, you didn't hear that? For real?
There we go.
Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time...
Shoot. Just didn't quite get close enough. I should have blocked him with the crate. Stuck him in the corner.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, god damn it. And then I forgot to hold cover. Because I kind of suck at these.
Sounds like something moving around.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that...
Oh. First thing to figure out is what the best way to do the throw is.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation.
Okay, farther out than that.
Sounds like something's moving around.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Sarif Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to
fucking gunshots!
Shoot, shoot, shoot. I just need to actually... If I could find something else to put in the way, I could actually force him to walk the long way around the table. That would be easy mode.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Sarif Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath.
Oh, I had it. I had it for a second. That's gonna work.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided the Sarif Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, I did too good a job.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided the Sarif Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire
You're dead,
city
man.
holds...
Can't get spotted. Can't get spotted.
No one here. Yo, someone be...
Damn it.
Nothing. Did you hear that?
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro...
That didn't work.
Must have been a shadow or something. Yo, someone be licking off sharks!
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit.
Shoot! Oh, we almost had it again. It's alright, we're very close. We'll get it any minute now.
Must have been a shadow or something. Fucking gunshots!
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about
What
the
the hell?
situation.
Shoot. Oh, come on, gotta do better.
No one here.
You hear that? Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources...
Damn.
No one here.
Sounds like something moving around.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of...
See, what I'm trying to do is get a shot off that baits the guy from the corner to come out and spend a little time in search mode.
Must have been a shadow or something. Did you hear that?
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists...
Those tantalizing little glimpses where it's there for that split second and I just missed the button press. Oh, it kills you.
Must have been a shadow or something. What was that?
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources...
I need to move faster if I'm gonna try and swing that.
Nothing.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Sarif Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its...
Yeah, that didn't do it.
No one here.
Back now to that breaking
You son
news...
of a bitch!
I know I can do this if I just place the crate right.
No one here.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation.
Nothing.
Sounds like something moving around.
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group
Bam.
of non-human activists have raided a Sarif Industries plant.
Oh, it feels so good when you finally get it.
And the entire city holds its collective breath.
35 credits.
I need to remind you folks that this is
85
the
credits.
time the biotechnology firm.
Shut up, Eliza. Let's look around the rest of this room. Sarif Industries, rising to tomorrow. How did we get here? David Sarif had a dream that one day he would create a technology that would change the world, and his company would be the crucible where that would happen. In 2007, Sarif Industries opened its doors in Detroit, working in partnership with the city to revitalize it with an influx of new technology industries. Sarif's research and development of augmentations are a measure of human advancement toward a better future, and our founder's reputation as a free thinker and a maverick has allowed him to recruit a staff of like-minded geniuses, gathering the kinds of nonconformist scientists that, like David Sarif, have never truly been able to function in a regimented corporate environment. In the past 2 decades, Sarif Industries has generated a reputation for originality and innovation in the business and science communities. Another newspaper, but those are identical. Combat rifle ammo and revolver ammo. And I am going to save and end it here because it's getting late. The next double takedown is another fairly complicated one, and I'm going to save that for next time. So, to those of you who are here live on Twitch, whether you came over in Megan's raid or have been here the entire time, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. If you're watching later on YouTube, I realize that it can be difficult to catch live streams. Schedules mismatch. We are a global community after all. But if you enjoy my content and you don't want to miss anything, just subscribe over at the YouTube. All of my content eventually gets ported over to the YouTube, so if you're subbed there, you don't have to worry about missing anything. Finally, regardless of the platform you're on, I hope you will consider joining our Discord. The link to do so is in the Twitch channel description. It's also in the YouTube video description. The Discord is where we discuss what you'd like to see me play, what I'm thinking about playing, both long-term and imminently. And it's just a fun, growing community of people who love games just like you and I do. I just checked who's online, and there's no one live right now that I particularly care to raid, so we are just going to call it a night. I believe I'm going to be back on tomorrow evening for the next stream, and I think I'm probably going to want to play more Deus Ex, but watch the Discord to be sure.